And we are back with the second race of the day. Blue Esports' very own JMill versus BlueBob. Solo comms for now. And yeah, gonna be exciting to see how this goes. BlueBob, of course, a very strong player with a 48-33. Some might say, including myself, that he should be in Division 1. However, he's gonna go strong in Division 2. Hopefully make it into Division 1 next season. Here we have the standings. BlueBob, yeah, playing very solid. I think that loss was against Super Viper, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, 4th place with 233 points, not bad. And JMill, unfortunately, not doing too well in the league. Let's see if he can snag some points in this race. And it seems like we are off.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, he lost to Super Viper by like 30 seconds. Alright. But yeah, as I was saying, BlueBob has a 48-33. Very, very strong PB. And JMill has a 52-20. We're gonna see how this plays out. Don't want to fully count him out on this race, but gonna be exciting to see. It seems like BlueBob has a little bit of a lead here, just a few frames ahead. And JMill already losing frames to just the beginning. I want to remind you all to stay hydrated because I forgot to drink water in between matches, so... Alright, and we are off. Gonna approach the first trick. And both on US, forgot to mention, of course. Best version for this category, and both nailing the skip as well. Very nice. Ooh, a little bit of a walk from JMill. They're just gonna do the usual no island tops from these two players in the box grab. The slight disappointment coming out from BlueBob there. Checking his head, laughing it off, of course. Taking it too hard. JMill on the other hand, no problem getting bomb clip, but that was I think a much cleaner bomb clip on BlueBob's side. He definitely made up on the clip itself. And locked a much better angle for that clip. Oh, and a ground pound. They're into the side. Both going for the side first, saving that 1 second. It's probably the best thing to do. You wanna like, since it's a race and you don't reset anyways, you should always just go for the slide first. Like, you gotta get through worms anyways, so usually if you wanna go for worms first, you do that when you want to, or when you reset a lot in worms. So you save that time and don't do slide. Save time on the resets. Ooh, and both players bonking. Okay, 14.3 and 2. Interesting. I don't think I've seen an almost a sync bonk on the slide before. Like bonking on the same time at the same time. Throw up with a nice Mario cam there. Showing out to the camera as well. And into Worms, the scariest stage in this whole game. I would say it's so optimized and everybody resets. Ooh, BlueBob going for that pro 100 coins with grabbing the 5 coins in the beginning. And JMill going for texture setup and getting it. Very nice. But yeah, BlueBob on that 100 coins. Gonna neck that. Seems like he's gonna get the pro cycle here. Looking good. Huge jump, making it happen though. Not bad. Very, very clean. Ooh, this movement coming out from BlueBob. So hot. And yeah, JMill also gonna get Owls out of the way. After falling down first, gonna try it again. Alright, now JMill gonna try to get Owls out of the way. Looking good. Second try. Yeah, BlueBob with a very nice 100 coins. Just a little bit of trouble on the Thwomp. Interesting to see that BlueBob decided to go for 100 coins first. JMill already missing the tree. Let's see, but you do have a little bit more time on this cycle if you don't grab the first 5 coins in the beginning. So BlueBob did save time by grabbing those 5 coins. But yeah, you do have less time on making the cycle, so JMill goes a little bit safer by not grabbing those 5 coins. But was quite late and also falls down, unfortunately. Meanwhile, BlueBob having a really good Worm Fortress so far. He should already... He definitely is in the lead now. The lead into Worm Fortress wasn't too big, so JMill already by falling down like that, losing a ton of time. Ooh, BlueBob also going for texture, but this is scary. He doesn't have the coin anymore. I usually look at the coin and try to look where I am to get the correct positioning. When at the same time, JMill also falling off the Thwomp. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that BlueBob is still good. Should have the lead here. Just a way more of a big mistake coming out from on JMill's side. When the texture setup again, this is scary. I would just honestly go for stock full setup, but he still nails it. So not bad. Still going in and it pays off at the end. These divisions were determined by Season 1's standings. So the Division 2 top 2, I believe, Protoman and Tabasco, got promoted into Division 1. However, BlueBob was not in Season 1, so he did go through the qualifiers and landed in Division 2 because he didn't win in the qualifiers. Just barely lost it to draws, unfortunately. Also slowing down. But yeah, BlueBob was super close, and honestly, he is a Division 1 player, but yeah, was just unlucky there. Either way, though, it's definitely like Division 1 is slightly more skilled than Division 2. While we're on the topic, like something I've been thinking about lately is that it's still sort of sorting out itself. I feel like by Season 3, the divisions are gonna be a lot more balanced. I feel like, just a thought that popped out of my head earlier today. Because I feel like it's a little bit unbalanced still, but that's still mainly because it's super new to have these kind of like tournaments and ongoing leagues. You cannot wait. The way you perform in races cannot only be weighted by what your PBs are. Because going after that, Gainai, for example, should also be in Division 1. I mean, he has a low 49, you know. But yeah, he didn't do as well in Season 1, for example. But Proto and Tabasco did. It's just something that I feel like will be determined over time more. But yeah, we did go into the first season, we did go in by PBs. But as I said, I think that BlueBob is a Division 1 player, for sure. Just get that out of the way. It's very skilled, man. And it was just unfortunate that he couldn't get through qualifiers. Very nice wing cap from BlueBob there. But it's interesting to talk about that kind of stuff, like, consistency matters so much. And it's not only consistency, it's also, for races, you also need to be ready to get backups and be ready for mistakes. Be able to continue even when you mess up a lot and not get tilted. Because usually when you get tilted, you just play even worse. And it's really important to come back from mistakes as well. Speaking from my own experience. Just gonna try... get it together and keep playing, no matter what. Like, I feel like there's a lot more to racing than just relying on muscle memory. Unless, unless you get backups. Ooh, very nice kick cycle from BlueBob. That was like no mistakes whatsoever. Comfy kick cycle. Unless you're talking about like backups are also muscle memory, then I don't know. But it's too early to tell what's important for races. This is still fairly new, in my opinion. And the skill gaps are still a little bit bigger than they should be, I feel like. But yeah, Season 3, I'm already hyped for Season 3, honestly. It'll be interesting to see what's going on then. A lot of people have been improving like this past year, like improving intensely, a lot. No death from JMill, but he did have a little bit of more slob in Dark World. Only got normal cycle, I believe. But still super close. We're looking strong though. Gonna grab that Sky Jump Star. Ooh, that was an interesting throw coming out from JMill, and he should wait because he's so close to the edge now, but okay. See if we can run this. Okay, there we go. I was scared he was actually gonna fall off, but did not happen. Yeah, just like that. BlueBob is a whole sky jump ahead of JMill. Gonna go with that comfy lead into CCM. As far as I'm concerned, BlueBob is the kind of guy to go for double pleasant races. I hope I'm not wrong on that, but we'll see either way if he's gonna do CCM 18 or CCM 17. He goes for CCM 17. He's just gonna probably do double plus. I don't think anyone really does anything else than double plus or CCM 18. Everyone nowadays goes for HMC late. And yeah, if you do CCM 18 or double plus with CCM 17, you always have 30 stars up the Leaf Lava Land. And that's what you need for CCM HMC late. Alright, I'm grabbing the Walkie's Workstar. Looking very clean. Was an interesting decision once again to go for the little penguin stuff first. The way I go about grabbing stars is that I want to get the hard strats out of the way first, and then the easy stuff. So I would definitely go for Walkie's Work first, like JMill did. But it worked out for BlueBob, no deaths or anything. And he does go for the CCM 17, so we'll most likely see the double plus from him. Ooh. JMill getting stopped. Does not grab the speed from that slide and goes into the walking animation. He had a really far, like, wide outside approach of that. The way he slid, like, flew so far to the right. And no trouble from BlueBob grabbing these points. That stops for before the end a little bit. Not a start I've seen before. Often see wall kicks or just a single jump to the door, but not sliding until almost being there. And yeah, we do see the CCM 18 coming out from JMill. So the rest are most likely gonna convert in Shifting Sandland again. A bit of a ledge grab leaving CCM, but no biggie for BlueBob. Also pretty clean CCM from him too. And now the scary thing about racing the penguin now for JMill is that the penguin can just randomly fall off, or like just be a burden while collecting the coins. If you and he doesn't go for the safety red, so he has to grab almost every coin in the slide. If he misses 2, he already needs to leave it, and that is a massive time loss, as we saw last race by Zane. Also missing just leaving CCM after that, pretty much. Because you either have to do CCM reds or redo the penguin race, and that just costs way too much time. But he's looking fine. A big bounce coming out, and the penguin just passing him. This is not looking good, and he takes the death. That's exactly what I was talking about. Ouch. That's gonna set him back by so much. Ooh, and it looks like he's just gonna go for CCM Reds now. Doesn't want to redo the penguin race or try 100 coins. That's interesting. I've never seen that kind of decision making before. Usually you do that as a backup, but yeah, that's the reason why I like to go for CCM 17 in races always. Oh no, JMill. Not getting the correct long jump angle. This is one of the roughest times I've seen. CCM give any player. Just going for CCM Reds again. Meanwhile, BlueBob did have a really good BBH. I mean, BBH, there's not really much going on. And he's already heading into SSL. Going for those double pluses. And now the thing is that JMill already lost so much time doing the penguin race. And now he also probably will do double plus. Or do a slower backup star. We'll have to see. But yeah, first place for BlueBob. Not bad. What a start for JMill. I was not looking too bad going into CCM, and also bonks at the end of CCM Reds, dude. Oh no. Oh no! This game just giving him no break whatsoever, dude. Unlucky. Everything just hitting him left and right. And bonks again. Meltdown in CCM. Meanwhile, BlueBob hitting the second plus as well. No issue whatsoever. Okay, finally gets the long jump and gets a star. Wow. Yeah, this run from BlueBob is actually pretty good. He's gonna grab like low 18, close to 17 SSL time. Definitely 48 pace out of SSL. Yeah, this is doing much in BlueBob's favor already. Fortunate. Like these mistakes is... I wouldn't want to say that this always happens when people do CCM 18, but it's just something that can happen, and I would be scared. Racing the penguin myself, I would be scared going into the penguin race. Just because you have to pay attention to grabbing enough coins, and also... Oh, JMill typing a little bit. Wasting a bit of time on the save screen. You have to pay attention to the penguin as well as grabbing enough coins. Just too much sometimes. We're also having trouble in BBH too. Ooh, nice backup from BlueBob. Okay, has to wall kick to not get burned. Yeah, that was a nice backup long jump on the flame shooter there. Interesting camera from JMill. I don't think I've seen Mario Cam there at all, ever. giving us a nice view of the balcony or of the mansion. Yeah, BlueBob, no sign of trouble at all. Getting clean triple kill as well. That's a scary approach for JMill. He was going left and right, or like diving right, and then had to go so far to the left to not miss maps. It's kind of looking like he was gonna miss this one, but he's good. And now into SSL. Most likely gonna go for double plus as well. I'm gonna try to get the big bomb here. That's actually medium bomb tower plus. Okay, I wasn't sure. Actually, I wasn't sure if this was medium bomb, but damn, that's the first time I've seen anyone do medium bomb tower plus. I'm pretty sure. Like, I can't recall anyone ever do that. The ball is coming out from JMill though. Like, medium bomb gives you a lot less speed. It makes the whole star like a million times harder than it already is. Just wow. Just wow. I would immediately throw my medium bomb. Unfortunately, does press A before B and lets go of the bomb because of that. And doesn't get the sidekick back up too. Man. He did have big bomb as well. Sad. Alright. Third try. Third place attempt. And gets the tower plus again. Let's go before the double jump though and dies once again. What a rough run for JMill. Falling behind so much. BlueBob is killing it at the moment. He's gonna grab like a high 21. It looks like JMill again, not getting the double jump. Shows us the hurry. Might mean that he's having controller issues. But yeah, mid 21 for BlueBob. That's a very nice LLL time in a race. Ooh, JMill. So much struggle on that second place. At this point, it might be smarter to just go for Toxic Maze and not do HMC late or anything. Just grab Snowman's Land Reds instead. It comes down to the player on when you want to skip the star. I like to always skip out of it after I don't have any backup stars anymore. So usually after messing it up twice or like dying once. That's it. That would be it for me. But it seems like JMill just doesn't want to give in and finally manages to get in there. If they lose all their lives, do they get eliminated? Not entirely. At that point, it's definitely safe to say that BlueBob takes the win easily. But you can still try and go on, but pretty sure at that point BlueBob would easily win. It already looks like BlueBob has a massive lead, and knowing him, I don't think he messes up that much. Not even Tippy, that JMill could come back. But yeah, the problem with losing all your lives is people don't save. Ooh, tries to go for the backup fly guy, but doesn't get it. Backup jump kick onto the fly guy, but yeah, falls down. Bongs on the box as well. The scary thing is that people don't save in races. Ooh, gets bobbed by the board as well. This game just doesn't want to give him a break at all. And when you don't save, yeah, when you go over, then it's just over. You have to start over your run pretty much. Just, you can of course do a safety save every now and then, just in case you actually do. Even if you cartridge or anything, that also means it's over. It's the same as a game over, you just don't have your save file anymore. Where I think in case JMill actually gets close to game overing, he could just before the last death, he could always save just to make sure he doesn't lose all his progress. And yeah, smooth TD from BlueBob. There was no trouble at all. Into Fire C as JMill takes a burn on Leaflower and Reds, and BlueBob also taking a burn on Fire C, and he's probably not gonna get... Nah. The Lava Boost earlier is already dead for him. Not gonna grab that one. Alright. A lot of trouble coming out from BlueBob on the elevator, the reaction on the cam. It's like, what is this? Why is this happening? Get up there, Mario. Fine gets up, but yeah, just gonna grab the normal cycle here. Ooh, and JMill falling down as well. Alright. The game just doesn't... Ooh, it looks like he's living, he's dead. Bombs his head and dies. Unfortunate. Ooh, goes for the pro lava boost strat. Oh, falls down again and dies again. Well, there's the game over, and as I said, all progress is lost after that game over. He did not save. Starts over. As BlueBob is 34 stars ahead. This might be it. I don't know if BlueBob can pull it together and win. Ooh, misses the throw. Oh no. But yeah, BlueBob is still on a really, really good run. Even with that missed throw, he's gonna grab like a high 26 Fire C. Still on a high 48 or low 49 pace for him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sometimes it's just like everything that happened to JMill. I like to think that, well, not I like to think, I definitely think that speedrunning is a very motion-based game, and once you lose it, as soon as you lose it, it's pretty much over for you and you can't bounce back. Like, when you completely lose it, it's not necessarily just getting tilted, but just you can't figure out why you're messing up, and you can't figure out how to come back from it and play well. It just keeps on happening that you mess up. It's weird to explain, and it really only like makes sense if you've experienced it yourself. But yeah, there are points where you can't come back from playing, and you just can't play well. It's not even just because you're tilted, it's just I might be having a bad day or being in a bad mood, going into the run with a bad mood or anything like that. Something I sometimes have. I can't talk for JMill and goes for on top. But yeah, who knows? It's just sometimes that happens, and ooh, doesn't get it. That was really close though. Like, you can see he tries to maybe not anymore, but before he definitely tried to just continue and not lose even more time, but he just couldn't make it happen. As BlueBob is going along very nicely. Ooh, not going in the box. Yeah, definitely. I think people definitely should make sure that they sometimes save, just in case they miss all the progress just like that. It's not as likely to happen as you would expect, but if you're low in lives, then definitely you want to make sure to get those saves, and I agree. Oh, JMill for getting bomb clip. They're not looking like a bad for BlueBob. Oh. Bomb exploding in JMill's face. Let's see that. Of course, the hot told. Well, maybe not that hot anymore. Just tries to not go for it at all. BlueBob doesn't want to risk falling down on the toe jump wall kick. Oh yeah, this race is actually pre-recorded. I don't think I've mentioned that before. The race before this one was live, and this one is pre-recorded. Ooh, and I think I've just gotten notice that it seems like JMill is forfeiting this race. I mean, understandable after game overing like that. He can't really bounce back. I think it should be very soon. Oh, never mind. Wrong information given by me. He does continue playing. But yeah, it's pretty much over for him. Still, unfortunately. After all that happened, all that game over. Props to JMill for still continuing though. Still just giving us that second screen. As BlueBob is gonna finish the run and gonna take the win, hopefully. If BlueBob manages to somehow choke this, then I don't know. But yeah, as always, this race was pre-recorded, but the commentary is of course live. I have no idea what's gonna happen. And I also didn't know that JMill was gonna game over like that. It's just sad. It seems like just in general, the league has not been treating JMill too well. But he still keeps going, he still keeps trying, and I like to see that. Ooh, taking a massive fall there. BlueBob has some nice secrets. Goes for Autos again. Already has the star. He was going for 100 coins. I probably just forgot it. JMill's head in the clouds. And let's see that mountain clip from BlueBob maybe. Going for it. Getting a nice clip as well. Not getting stuck on the water too long. And only one more star left for BlueBob to grab in THI. Yeah, I'm pretty sure JMill, as these runners, they do race at the same time. They're probably talking to each other, maybe via text messages. So JMill probably just wants to wait for BlueBob to finish before leaving. So big props to him. That's why he's not forfeiting. It's my guess. I can't read the runners' minds, but just giving us the action on the left side instead of just having a black screen. Alright, and into TTM. Third easy stage. Ooh, that was an insect clip, I believe. Just not even bothering having to swim. Directly being able to jump out of the water. Decent waterfall star from BlueBob. Well, not decent actually, that was close to being really, really good. I don't know if the next match is gonna be pre-recorded or live. That's only the commentators in the next match will know. Oh wow, JMill with the OG class and BlueBob missing the mountain clip. Gonna head for the mushroom star as backup. Probably the best decision to do, best thing to do when missing that mountain clip. Excuse me. Let's see if you can get mountain clip this time. Looking good. Has to swim this time though. No insta clip. Off the water. Getting his second block wall kick. BlueBob running away with this. I'm not too sure. That might be debatable. After all, it's only like a 40-star lead. Not even. They were really, really close until Dark World, and then... Actually, until CCM. And then it was falling apart for JMill until he game over in Leaf Lava Land. Ooh, BlueBob missing the red. He's gonna safely turn around, got it. Not bad. We're not bothering with the cypher mending as well. A little bit of a bonk. Only one more star left for BlueBob, and then he's gonna head into Snowman's Land. See if he gonna do that reset, and he does. Cam showing it. Ooh, but that's not the correct angle. Or maybe just didn't get enough weight. It was slightly hard to tell. There goes so much into Breezes that you need to consider. Your angle, your triple jump height, the correct kind of wall kick frame, I guess, can also matter. BlueBob was way ahead the whole time. Not really. It was really close going into Dark World. Wasn't it? Did I not pay attention this whole time? It was just the 100 coins monster stake from JMill. That was not too bad. Like, it was fairly close until the Penguin Racer happened in CCM. Yeah, losing a little bit of time on Worms on her, I wouldn't call that way ahead. I was still pretty close, but yeah, then the Penguin stuff happened in CCM, and that was a big rip. Ooh, JMill missing the one coin. It's gonna grab the switch. Oh, can you actually back this up? I've never tried this. And yeah, BlueBob is definitely still on 49 pace. Around low 49 actually. If theoretically. So I would guess he would. My guess is around like a mid to high 49 for him. Ooh, is that the double jump? Deep freeze coming out from? Nice. That was a very nice movement from BlueBob. Not many runners do that double jump. It doesn't really save that much, and it's more like optimized in single star. It's really hard to pull off a really, really good one, honestly. Like, the single star for deep freeze is one of the most optimized I know. It kind of makes sense since it's a shortest star, I guess. But yeah, the double jump start is not easy. I'm having a little bit of fun in the wake up stage. Yes, BlueBob heads into HMC. Some might debate that Superman 64 could be SM64, so I don't know, maybe this is Superman 64. We do see some nice flying from JMill. even the flying in Mario 64 is like so much better than Superman 64. I hope there are no Superman 64 lovers in chat. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound rude. But that game is not very good, if I might say so. Oh, and JMill finally making it into Dark World. Might still have a chance in taking this bag. Hot take, Superman 64 being bad. I agree. Yeah, JMill did game over, so he had to start over all the way. So unfortunately he didn't save before he game over. I'm just here to give us a good time. Just gonna not have a black screen on the left side. Instead, we're gonna see that decent Dark World coming out. Looks like BlueBob is gonna grab like a high 40 HMC time. So he did lose some time. I actually was thinking he was gonna get like a mid 40 HMC going into it. But I guess he did lose some time where I didn't catch a few mistakes. But yeah, high 40 is he's still on 49 pace for sure.
Here we go.
Alright, then into Tippy. Scary puzzle run. I mean, BlueBob overall played quite consistent. The biggest thing I can think of that he messed up was Fire Sea, where he had to wait for a normal cycle. But yeah, I'm still rooting for that 49. He can do it. Gonna go for... Ooh, that's a death though. Rough start into Tippy. And imagine being on like a PB pace. That's exactly what happens to a lot of runners. They enter Rainbow Ride and as soon as they do anything, they just die. That's just what this stage is. Second try. Getting up there. Looking like a nice lucky bounce this time. Taking a little pause. Not happy about that one for sure. That's rough. Is this a comeback for JMill? Make that 9 and it's pretty much tied up. Well, not tied up. JMill would have a massive lead. But yeah, BlueBob finally getting it. Getting that lucky bounce. Just some pole dancing. Just has to mash B. I know, the poles are just super glitchy at the bottom.
Here we go.
I'm pretty sure BlueBob didn't save so far, but I might have missed some. You can see him go for the menu glitch, where he automatically goes down to not save and continue. Oh. Not getting a side flip, but ooh, that triple jump, I like that as a backup. I didn't think he would reach the star, but it worked out. I'm gonna go for Rainbow Regrets. At least no death anymore. But a bonk, massive bonk, has to watch Mario bonk all the way down. Nice backup. Like that wall kick before the second red is not that easy to get. So I think that jump was really smart to do.
Here we go.
Yeah, not really much going on JMill's side. Just gonna try to grab some stars. Ooh, what camera is that? What? That works? It doesn't work. He's dead. Ooh. Smile. Yeah, that was an interesting camera. I've never seen anyone go for that for Turkey Giant, not Turkey Giant, Swinging in the Breeze before. Only 8 more lives left. Game over looking more and more possible for BlueBob to not only tie up the game, but also give... Oh my god, BlueBob having the roughest ramp right though, like, let's be real. Actually having the roughest ramp right I've ever seen. I doubt that he's actually gonna game over, but this rainbow ride is not easy to watch. You can feel the pain. When it goes for the camera again, it seems like that's a decent setup to actually get the right angle. Ooh, what is this? Okay, get stuck with a butt slide. Okay, oh, that was kind of scary. You could see in his face as well. He was maybe a little bit surprised. You always grab 4 stars in Ramp Right and then enter TTC. To answer the question in chat. This is a nice beginning for BlueBob TTC 100 so far. Oh, that RNG was not turning nicely as JMill takes it down. Oh, I thought it was over for BlueBob, but the reaction on the throw was really good. And JMill just chilling, and shooting Sandland, taking a few deaths, maybe wanting to go for a second game over, I'm not sure. JMill game over, he did die a few times in SSL, and then game over in Lethal Hourland, LLL. When that's another death. When BlueBob can't get up, oh my god, this tippy from BlueBob is so hard to watch. He just can't seem to catch a break ever. He's not able to wall kick. Oh, what? I didn't know you can ledge trap that corner when the Swamp is down. Okay. Dry Desert is from Mario Kart. I mean, it's basically the same, right? Dry Desert and Shifting Sandland. Both sand levels.
Here we go.
Bob's non-reactions are 10 times better than most people's reactions. I must agree. But what you gonna do, right? When you keep messing up that much in Tippy, it's like just gotta take it somehow, and BlueBob just doesn't seem to face it, to give any sort of reactions on those mistakes. JMill just wanting that Tama Plus, I'm pretty sure. Just chilling with Big Bomb, and oh, it doesn't make it in there. Only 2 more stars left for BlueBob to go. Then he's gonna grab the Toad Star and make his way to bits. Ooh, doesn't get the triple jump and almost takes a death. He almost jumped off. He's good. He's been having like decent backups as well. Like he always knows when to hold back and when not. It seems like. Then again, he also had a lot of falls, but yeah, he definitely had sick backups too. BlueBob still just trying not to hold on and finish this run that is absolutely falling apart on Tippy. Okay. BlueBob just waiting. Wants to enter with a punch, I think that was. Alright then. Yeah, JMill game overed when he was in Leaf Lava Land the first time. And yeah, there we go. BlueBob getting the reds and now almost into bits. Just 1 more star to go. And at this point I think it's over for JMill. What is this? Grabs a second save file with 71 stars. I think we have a race, folks. This might be the new strat to go. He still wants this win. Suddenly 71 stars. He's going up to bids. But BlueBob still like, even after that, never mind. It seems like JMill is completely lost, doesn't know where the final Bowser is. Enters TTC for some reason. As BlueBob having a pretty decent bids. Oh, and JMill taking a fall. Maybe he's gonna turn around and go into bits now, but he still doesn't know. He's got enough stars to make it to the final Bowser. But BlueBob, nah, it looks pretty much over for JMill. Just 3 throws to go for BlueBob to seal the deal and get full points on this race. Okay, another 3 throws, if he doesn't miss another one. And that's a 1. Can we see a 2? That's an interesting throw from BlueBob. Decides to not fully spin. Yeah, JMill is just having a little bit of fun in TTC. Doesn't need to take the race seriously, even though he could have hit. I thought that throw was gonna hit for BlueBob, but yeah. JMill just didn't want to go into beds for some reason with 71 stars. Weird decision making. What is BlueBob doing? Is he looking away and throwing? I'm a little bit confused. He was like... What is he looking at? Blue, hello? I mean, you just need to finish this, BlueBob. I think this time he's looking. I'm not sure. He's not looking. He's not looking at the screen. Blind throws coming out from BlueBob. Dude, look at where Bowser lands. That's actually pretty scary. And he falls and... The reaction from BlueBob, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing at that, but... He actually seemed pretty upset about that. Alright, let's see if BlueBob can hit these throws now. He's still far ahead of JMill. JMill is still having fun in TTC, not realizing he could have won. Yeah, JMill actually could just probably won, but just joined. JMill game over once, and after that, he pretty much gave up. Cool. BlueBob tries to go for the one spin throws, but it just doesn't work out. Alright, it doesn't go for the blind throws anymore, and there we go. Finn sealing the deal with a solid 54. Hey. Round of applause for BlueBob, making it happen. But yeah, for real though. Good stuff on JMill, still sticking around until the end, until BlueBob finished. GG's to BlueBob for, well, GG's to BlueBob for everything before Tippy. That Tippy was unfortunate. Just sad to see. Either way, good stuff to both runners. And BlueBob is gonna take the full 90 points. Let me actually pull up the schedule because we're gonna get right into the next race, which I'm not sure who that is. As this was pre-recorded, we don't want to have any post-race interviews. And next up is Cartoon Buffoon versus Super Viper. Stick around for that. Probably gonna be a good one as well. Maybe even better than this one. Maybe a bit closer. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's it for me for today. I am a little bit exhausted after those two commentaries, I'm gonna say. And yeah, have a good one, boys. Hope you enjoy the next race.